Hey there, everybody. It's me, Jennifer Music, back again to share some goodies with you guys this week. Today, I'm going to be talking about create a plan, but don't be afraid to change it. So, I'm going to talk about why you should be open to changing your plan as needed. As you guys know, and maybe you don't because you might be new to me, I do have a brand called Actively Choose Joy, where I encourage others to choose activity and joy in their daily lives and to do this in small chunks to make it sustainable. I share about motivation, organization, time management, mental health, and just becoming who you're meant to be. I aim to grow my reach through YouTube and through my Actively Choose Joy community on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram at Actively Choose Joy. And I would love for you guys to subscribe or connect with me on one of my social media platforms so we can stay in touch in between these videos. So as I mentioned today, we're talking about create a plan, but don't be afraid to change it. So there is beauty in habits. Anybody who knows me knows that I like organization and I like structure and that consistency brings success. Your routines are going to make for an abounding life, and it feels so good to have a strong routine. Stacking habits, effectively using your time, intentionally planning helps you maximize your day. Oh, see, there's one of my alarms right now reminding me what I need to be doing. So all of these things can help you to be successful, and they're incredible things to do. And you'll notice abundant changes in your life when you do these things. Just know that even the best plans can and likely will change. Most of you guys know that, but it's okay for us to remind ourselves of that every now and then. Maybe you've developed a routine. For example, maybe you're going to work out every day after work, but then all of a sudden you realize that you have a meeting after work and you're just not going to be able to make it. So most people will think, you know what, I just can't work out that day. Wrong. That doesn't mean skip your workout. That just means to adjust your plan to find another way. So maybe that morning you wake up early, or maybe your schedule allows you to do a workout during your lunch break. Whatever it is, you find a way to adjust your schedule, adjust your plan so you can still be successful. Say you always pick up your groceries on Sunday, but this week you have a special event that day. That doesn't mean that you don't get the groceries that week. That means you need to change your plan. You need to find another way. Maybe this week you pick up your groceries on Saturday instead of Sunday morning. That way you can stay on track with your nutrition goals. Here's another example. Maybe you've planned out your week, you found a way to fit in all the things, you have a really busy week planned out for work, and then that night you see an email come through, your client needs to cancel. And your first thought might be frustration because you've intentionally planned for the week and you fit everything into those little nooks and crannies throughout the week. And it's okay to feel frustrated, but your next thought should be, how can I problem solve? Can you switch another meeting to fill that space? Can you rearrange one of your other meetings? Can you use that extra space to catch up on emails or to finish some professional development that needs to be finished? How can you rearrange? Maybe you can rearrange your schedule to adapt the needs to your clients. So instead of just thinking, well, that's wasted time, stop and think, what can I do during that time instead? So anytime your plans change, try to look for the silver lining. You want to look for ways that you can maximize that unexpected free time. You can, like I mentioned, you can use it to plan out content. Maybe you're home, working from home. You could use that for meal planning or put in your online grocery order. That unexpected time could be used to talk to a loved one. So always think, what's that silver lining? What can I do instead? So in summary, yes, please make a plan. I adore intentional planning. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it just makes my life flow more smoothly when I've planned out my week and I know what to expect. But just know that you're going to need to have a backup in mind. You're going to need to be able to stop, regroup, and problem solve. So the more you can learn to intentionally plan out your time, the more you can accomplish. Then, with the intentionality of the plan, you're going to start learning how you can Tetris things into your life to maximize your time and your productivity every day. So now it's your turn. I want you to think about what area in your life needs an updated plan. How are you going to fit in your workouts? How are you going to fit in your meal planning or your time with family? Maybe you need rest time because you're always going. How are you going to fit all that in? I want you to tell me in the comments or connect with me on my Facebook and tell me on my Facebook post how you were going to plan those things in. And then let me know what your backup plan is going to be so you can still have success. I would love for you guys, if you're liking this content, enjoying these little training topics, I would love for you guys to subscribe and, of course, share with friends and family. That would be amazing. And come join me in my Actively Choose Joy community on Facebook. You can also follow me at Actively Choose Joy on Instagram. I would love to connect with you. I would love to hear from you if these time management, organizational type tips are helping you. If you're loving them, loving the content, give me some feedback. Make sure you like this post, subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.